freebeats.io. Get this beat untagged for free at freebeats.io. Freebeats.io. Get this beat untagged for free at freebeats.io.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. And there's Porzingis, and it's Wilson in at the point guard position. And for the Grizzlies. Hey, Coach, it's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
Here's Boston now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
And here's Tatum for three. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
On the wing, Thompson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Wilson. Pass to Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
And here's Thompson. Driving to the basket. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Out to the right wing. Cash, light covering. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Houdini. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a modern offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with him. And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Outside Wilson. Pass to Tatum. Tipped away. Tatum against Thompson. The rebound by the Celtics. Right side Tatum. Instead, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
That one is off.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Memphis moving it around. Lobs it up there for White. Stolen away. Tatum looking around. Pass to Wilson. Brown outside. Boston again missing. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now Thompson. Good. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Tatum. Brown outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Misses from short range. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Puts it up from 12. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Inside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Celtics with the lead. Left side, Porzingis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Thompson. White setting the pick for Thompson. Here's Houdini. Just 5 to shoot. The three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Campbell is checked in for the Grizzlies. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Boston trailing. Brown outside. They could use a bucket. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, spoke earlier with Mike Brown. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. A 3 from Porzingis, and it's White with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And Boston has possession following the score by Memphis. And it's Brown missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Campbell. So nice passing there by Memphis. Unloads from 9, and another basket for Memphis.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Wilson. Nothing on the board. Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Thompson against Tatum. Pass to Campbell. Fade away. And it's in off the backboard. 8 points for him. Celtics trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Celtics. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Pass to Thompson for 3. They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Slimy's checked in for White. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now here's Brown. From 17 feet out. He can't get that one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Slim passes to Campbell. From deep three-point land. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Thompson against Ellis. There's the pick. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Lays it up off the glass. 10 points for him.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Celtics making a change here. Stewart's checked in. On the wing, Brown. Covered by Smith. Jaylen Brown, and that's good. Brown's got 6. Memphis leading. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Here's Ellis, following the score by Memphis. Pass to Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Nick Smith.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Pass to Ellis. Over in the corner, Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Tatum. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And now look at Jason Tatum here. Last year, getting it done. He was around 16 points per last year. 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Anderson, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to Campbell. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Smith outside. To the inside. Hunt. Out to Smith. Launches a 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now Anderson. It's tipped. He's got a clear path. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
The free throw drops for Campbell. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ellis outside. Ellis with a screen on Smith. Tatum kicks to Ellis. Screen by Ellis. 6 to shoot. And another miss by Boston. Slim passes to Campbell. Here is Slim. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Slim. And Ellis with the block. And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome. Campbell's got his third basket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Ellis. He has yet to score. Campbell grabs the ball.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
White with it. Pass to Hunt. And here is Campbell over Williams. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
Now Smith, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. They get it again. Pass to White. Here's Hunt. Memphis moving it around. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Ellis.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Celtics trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Ellis, top of the key. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, you gotta really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Houdini comes in for Smith and then for Boston. Porzingis is coming in for Ellis. And it's Wilson in for Anderson.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Pass to Campbell. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Fades and shoots. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Campbell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
Grizzlies on defense. Ellis kicks to Tatum. From beyond the arc, Ellis can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
It's a hand on it, and it's put back in by White. White's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Tatum.
I got yours. I got yours.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Hey Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
The 3 from Porzingis. Nailed from three-point land. Porzingis has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Campbell. Here's Slim. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 5. Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Here's Houdini. They set the pick. Pass to Campbell. Over Wilson. No good from Campbell. And Zoelis will bring it up for Boston. Down by 12. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Now, here's Wilson. Scoreless thus far. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Memphis leading by 9. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Now, here's Wells. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Wells has got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Houdini. Pass to Campbell. Lock at 6. And the layup is good. Campbell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
White against Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on White. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
So he gets them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Here's Hunt. Still without a basket. Smith finds Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Pass to Brown. To the middle. Cash. And it's blocked.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Lets it go from 11. And that one drops. He's got 12. Here's Wilson. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Brown. A 3-ball. Rebound by Smith.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Thompson. Down low. 4-on-3 break. And a wide open look here for Ellis. It's good from about 19 feet. Ellis has got his first points of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Smith outside. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
Celtics trail by 9. Ellis outside. Over in the corner, Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Cash. At the elbow, it's Ellis. Here's Wilson. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Hunt, the pass to Houdini. The shot from the low post is good.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Brown. He's got 8. Wilson the pass to Ellis. The baseline jumper goes down. Ellis has got 4 points now in the quarter. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Houdini passes to Thompson. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Wilson. Slimy's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a change for the Celtics. Wells is checked in. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Here's Porzingis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A moment here to see some stats for Brown. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 15 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
First free throw is good.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Outside, White. To the paint. Launches it. Porzingis with the rebound.